Oh, the suspense. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what happens here. The sun has come out and we're getting close to this line now. And it might be another 10 or 15 minutes, but this little thing sticking out is the corner of my chimney. It's just barely coming into view. You'll see it better over here. It'll start to stick more out from the shadow from the side wall of my house, but we're getting close here. If only the clouds will stay away for a little while yet longer, I might get a chance to at least confirm the sun is still moving this way. And then I guess that'll be a good indication that the solstice hasn't happened before today yet, because it's still coming this way. But in order to confirm that the solstice happened today, I'll have to see it tomorrow, go back that way. So we'll see, getting close here. Alright, here we go. Sun is behind that cloud. So the clouds are moving this way, so when I get this patch of blue right here, it'll be 100% light. And I'll be ready. I think it'll be at my first mark from yesterday, so I'll be able to compare. Well, any second now. Let's head back over there. Any second now. Getting close. Oh, it's really close. Now you just will hold on to your horses. We got 2 or 3 inches to go, and I think by the time it gets there, it just might drop. We'll have to see. That's not 100% sun yet. There's still a little cloud in the way. Okay. So another moment here, and I'll take video of what it actually looks like when it's on the line. So I don't know if you can see, but the pencil mark is what we're looking at, and I put this chalk here so you could see where it was at, but the pencil mark is here. So if the shadow comes here, it appears it's still solstice. It hasn't happened yet, or it's happening today, one or the other. Alright, here we are. I guess the next mark's not for a while. That is very, very close. That is hard to tell. You see, I don't know if you can tell by the resolution of this camera if it's not good enough or whatnot, but there's kind of an area where the shadow gets really dark, and then there's an area where it's kind of hazy, and so you got to make sure you pick a consistent point. Oh. Oh man. I don't know. Oh, I don't like that it's that close, but yeah, it looks like it's still. Yeah, okay, I guess that kind of looks like it's to the left, but this is too close for comfort. I don't like that. So today I'm marking these. Where's my mark at? Right there. Today I'm marking these with a plus sign. And the other ones, I don't know if you can see, the chalk's covering it, but here's another one. I put a circle next. I don't know how to get this thing to focus, but I put a circle next to the ones from yesterday so I could kind of tell them apart. Maybe I should get another colored chalk, but zooming back out, we have full sunlight. I would say, yeah, first, what I really want to see is where it lands near one of these marks. Because it's possible, like, this line is supposed to be curving a little bit. So I think that makes it harder to see. So the line is curving that way, so the arc is cutting. When I connected my straight line between points, I'm cutting off a little portion of that curve. So, oh, that's really close though. I'm seeing it pretty clear now, though. At first it was kind of, clouds were blowing by, but yeah, that does look like it's the lighter part of the shadow is going beyond, but the dark part is like right here and here, and that's where I made my marks yesterday. So like right, if you can see, it gets hard when you get close to these lines, but, and I don't know if I'm going to have much more sun, but preliminarily, this does look, like I said, I'd like to see what it looks like when it gets right next to one of those marks. I don't know if I'm going to have enough sunlight to do that. But preliminarily, I would say there's potential that the shadow is still heading this way based on the darker shadow. See how my pencil kind of appears? The dark part of the shadow blocks it, but there's like a little bit more that sticks out that is just, I don't know, its technical name for it is like umbra or pumbra or something, but it's where the pencil disappears. That's where I want to make my line. Same with this way, but right now it's hard to see because it's right on this board here, but to find the spot where to make your line is where the pencil actually disappears, and there's the sun gone. So I'll keep at this today, and maybe tomorrow. The thing is, yeah, either two things here. Either I hate that it's this close. That's why I started with a 3-inch tall nail, and then I'm using my 30-foot tall chimney here, and I mean, technically this is a really fat chalk line, and like I said, I mean, the marks are the shadow was on this side of the chalk line, so technically, looking at this mark I just made, it is still on this side of that fat line. You probably can't see that. But, yeah, see, look, the umbra and the pumbra, whatever. So, I don't know, I mean, I don't think, I was gonna say I thought maybe the solstice happened yesterday and it was already returning and it's crossing back over. But when you go off of the dark, it still looks like it's maybe on the right side of that line. So hopefully I get to see what it's doing when it gets to the exact mark that I made. But this is just too close. I still don't like it, unfortunately. So I'm still thinking the solstices are the way to confirm this event, but you really need a taller sundial. Like these little tiny 3-inch or 30-foot just isn't tall enough. I don't think it's. So I think for the next solstice event, either winter or summer solstice, I'm probably going to end up trying to find either go on a little mini vacation, use the Washington Monument, or just drive into the city or something and check the shadow being cast in a town park by a skyscraper. Because the movement from something that tall really should be like not fractions of an inch, but more like feet. Like I keep saying, you hear me say over and over again, I think I calculated the Washington Monument shadow to be a difference in the north to south pattern of about 10 feet per day. So it'd be 10 feet over here, or over here, because it's so tall. But yeah, I don't like this being so close. I'm probably going to lose my sun. Well, yeah, see that one? That one's pretty clear. That one's pretty clear that it's on this side of the line. I'll mark that one, in fact. Yeah, don't tell the wife. Okay, so this line right about there. So that looks pretty clear that it's on this side of the line. So like I said, hopefully this will hold out, the sun will hold out, and I'll get a look at a mark when it gets to that mark over there, and I'll be able to see it step right in that footprint of the mark that I made over here. Even though you can barely, maybe you can't really see it. Can I zoom in with this thing? Does that help? Probably not. Alright, well, we'll keep trying. We'll see what happens in the next few minutes here. I think this is going to be the last one I get. Oh, sun's going away, big clouds are rolling in. Oh, I didn't quite get to that mark. Okay. Well, we'll check it tomorrow. I mean, there's still an hour or so left for the rest of this line, but looks like some pretty big clouds are rolling in, so I don't know how much more data I'll be able to collect. But I hope, if nothing else, I hope this just encourages people to get out and start experimenting for themselves. See, I shouldn't be able to see that pencil shadow poking through. It should be completely hidden by the chimney shadow. And if I can see the pencil shadow, then I'm in like the umbra area. I'm not in the zone. I'm not in like the shadow zone of the actual whatever. I'm in like this in-between ground. Anyway, this mark looked pretty good. I made another one somewhere. Oh yeah, this one right here. You can't see that, probably. So this one and that one. So yeah, I'll keep checking it. Hopefully the sun will come back out. But if not, that might be it for this video. And what I'll do is I'll probably take more video tomorrow if there's anything. And then I'll probably make one more video in a week from now, just so that you can see how apparent the motion is. Because it's hard when you're just looking unless your sun's dial is much taller, but when you're just looking at one day of data, sometimes it's hard to see that motion. But in 1 week, you'll see it jump. Theoretically, if the solstice is today, you'll see it jump like over here. The pattern will be like over here next week or something. So we'll maybe I'll wrap this up for now and stay tuned for other videos. So about 10 minutes after that last video, it's poured down the rain, and another lesson learned today is the chalk that your children use to make pretty pictures on the pavement gets washed away pretty quick in the rain. So I mean, my lead marks for my pencil are still there, so if the sun happens to come back out, I might be able to get some more marks. But I guess the part of this journey is just sharing what I've learned, so this is one of them. If you use chalk, beware, it may wash away. So use something like pencil or scratch a rock into the pavement or something.